Hi, I'm Louise. Why I only eat one meal a day? Huh? What? Fasting could potentially lead to financial freedom? Be sure to watch to the end. I've always been interested in developing some good habits, and one of the habits I'm very interested in is fasting. In the beginning, I learned about various types of fasting through reading books and watching videos. The first way of categorizing fasting is by the length of the fasting period. The shortest effective period of fasting is 12 hours, and the longest can be over 30 days. Currently, one of the most popular methods is the 16-8 fasting method. The second way of categorizing fasting is what type of food can be consumed during fasting. The most common type of fasting is water fasting, which means that we only drink water when fasting. In addition, zero-calorie beverages such as black coffee and tea are also suitable to be consumed during fasting. Those who are fasting for an extended period of time may drink some soup to supplement nutrition. I started fasting with the aim of losing weight, but I have found that if the fasting time period is too short, there is little effect on weight loss. For example, the 16-8 fasting method specifies that within 24 hours in a day, we are allowed to eat within the time frame of 8 hours, then fast in the remaining 16 hours, only drinking water in this period. However, if a person ends up eating 2 or 3 meals within the 8-hour time frame, he or she could still overeat and gain weight. Hence, later on, I gradually extended my fasting period to 22 hours, leaving only 2 hours of eating window. So, basically, I only eat one meal a day and drink water for the rest of the day, with the occasional black coffee or tea. Under this fasting routine, even if I ate a lot during the one meal, as long as the time period of eating is controlled within 2 hours, my body weight would always decrease on the next day, usually decreasing by around 100 to 500 grams each time. If you continue to fast for one meal a day every day, your body weight will continue to decrease every day. And after some time, you will be able to achieve your ideal weight. Through fasting one meal a day consistently, I personally lost 8 to 9 kilograms in a few months, achieving my ideal body weight. Many people aim to fast for only a short period of time, and after reaching their ideal weight, they tend to return to their previous 3-meal-a-day diet. I found that if I fast consistently, I can lose weight very quickly. But once I resume to 3 meals a day, I also regain weight quickly. Therefore, to maintain an ideal body weight over long term, it is necessary to continue the fasting habit over long term. However, if you continue to fast one meal a day after reaching your ideal weight, you will continue to lose weight and become underweight. So I check my body weight every day. If my weight drops under a certain value, I will eat a second meal that day. Then my body weight will rebound the next day. And then I will resume eating one meal a day until my body weight is under the target value again. With this method, I can accurately maintain my body weight within a narrow range. In addition to the benefits of weight loss, I have also experienced other benefits of fasting. For example, I feel more focused, I'm more energetic, I'm not tired so easily, and I'm more effective at work. Fasting also has a detoxifying effect, and I found that my skin condition has improved after I started fasting. Also, the one meal that I eat every day is during breakfast time. Once I have eaten my breakfast, I can focus on work or other things throughout the day. I don't need to allocate more time for lunch and dinner. It saves a lot of time and my schedule becomes more flexible because I don't need to arrange my schedule around meal times. Also, according to my understanding, with one meal a day, our digestive system only needs to work once a day to digest food. And once digestion is completed, our body can go into resting and repairing mode, which is conducive to achieving good health. I have also noticed another great advantage of having one meal a day, which is that I can freely eat what I like without being too restrained. My personal experience is that for one meal a day, I mainly eat natural food ingredients such as meat, protein, vegetables, fruits, rice, etc., accounting for 90% of my food intake. And the remaining 10% I can eat my favorite foods such as desserts, snacks, soft drinks, processed foods such as canned food, hot pot ingredients, preserved foods, and so on. So far, it does not have significant negative effects on my health because since I eat healthy food until I'm 90% full, even if I eat desserts, snacks, and other processed foods, it won't become excessive. This allows me to eat whatever I like most of the time while maintaining a healthy body weight. And what I found amazing is that even though I only eat one meal a day, the serving size of this meal is sometimes even larger than the total of the 3 meals I used to eat. Why did I still lose weight? Many people may wonder why they don't lose weight despite eating so little. From what I understand, it has something to do with the structure and mechanism of our body. Our body stores a certain amount of fat, but our body will not utilize this fat storage unless it is necessary. If you do not consume any food for more than 12 hours, then only your body will turn on this fat burning mechanism, and the fat storage will be gradually consumed to achieve the effect of weight loss. If you eat multiple small meals a day, you end up eating every 2 to 3 hours. Even if you eat very little, your body's signaling system will think that there is no shortage of food. It will not turn on the fat burning mechanism. Instead, it will reduce your metabolic rate to cope with the calorie deficit. Therefore, people who eat multiple small meals a day will not lose weight and body fat easily, even if they eat very little. Furthermore, they feel tired easily and have a lack of energy. This is the effect of a decreased metabolic rate. On its own, fasting itself has a good detoxification and health improving effect. I also found that if it is combined with exercise, the health benefits are even greater. For my exercise routine, I now run 10 kilometers every other day and do weight training when I'm not running to gain more muscle mass. What I want to share next is the most important and amazing effect of fasting. You may have heard that fasting is an important part of the world's major religions. For example, Buddhists, Christians, and Muslims all have the custom of fasting. The reason is that fasting is a kind of a very high-level spiritual practice. Eating is the most basic instinct of human beings. In order to prevent us from starving to death, our body reminds us to eat all the time. Among all kinds of temptations, the temptation of food is the most difficult to resist. Under the temptation of food, our minds keep disturbing us, making us restless until we give up resistance and put the food into our mouths. This is why most people fail to lose weight. Just imagine, if a person can resist even the most basic instincts of our mind, which is eating, he must be a mentally strong person. Many successful people do not necessarily practice fasting, but they are generally people with high self-discipline and strong willpower. Not only do they know what to do and what not to do, they also insist on implementing their plans thoroughly and won't be lazy or give up easily until they reach their goals. Also, successful people tend to leave their comfort zone and place themselves in uncomfortable or challenging situations. Because people who are in a very comfortable situation, their minds tend to be muddled. They do not have a clear direction in life and they will not grow. Only by putting yourself in the midst of challenges and difficulties, when you are pushed to the limit, then you will be able to break through and manifest your inner potential. Therefore, those who are interested in becoming a mentally strong person, they could consider practicing various methods of self-improvement, such as learning new things, exercising, getting up early, and so on. In addition, they could also try fasting. You can set your own rules about how many hours you want to fast for. Then you can enjoy your food to the fullest within the eating window and try your best to remain without food intake during the time frame of fasting. Every time you successfully resist the temptation and craving of food, you can increase your willpower a little bit. The strong willpower and self-discipline cultivated here will gradually spread to all aspects of your life. Not only your outer appearance will be greatly enhanced, your inner strength will also be elevated. It will enable you to achieve breakthroughs in work, family, health, finance, relationships, personal growth, and much more. A person who has been growing and improving him or herself all the time will be much closer to financial freedom than ever before. The above is my personal experience of fasting, and I got a lot of benefits out of it, so I am sharing everything I know here, hoping to benefit more people. The last thing I want to say is that All of my sharing is based on my personal fasting experience, which may not be applicable to everyone. If you fast excessively, it may have adverse effects on your health. So, if you are interested in trying out fasting, it is recommended that you research more on this topic. After understanding the relevant knowledge, try to start slowly according to your own situation. That's all for today. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section. See you next time. Bye!